Formal education will make you a living, but self-education, that will make you a fortune. So guys, welcome back to the channel. Montel Gordon here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about formal education versus self-education. Which one's best? Which one's going to make you the most money and give you the most fulfilling and happy life? So let me just give you a quick rundown on my story. I went to university, studied business and ICT, studied business and ICT for 2.5 years, then dropped out. It was actually more like 3 years, then dropped out in my last year to chase entrepreneurship. And I've been chasing it now for about 7 months, and I've read a book a week. Well, I've tried to read a book a week. Sometimes it's two books a week, sometimes it's no books a week, sometimes it's like 4 books a month, sometimes it's 5 books, sometimes it's 2 books. You get the idea. I've read a lot of books, just put it that way. When I'm reading these business books from some of the masters on earth, it's just clear to see how shit our school system is. It's just so frigging clear that the system is actually designed for us to just live a comfortable life, not successful, not broke, just in somewhere in the middle where you're kind of just floating along. The stuff I was learning in university was just utter nonsense and just bullshit. Like, if you guys read the book by Russell Brunson called .com Secrets, and you're into online entrepreneurship and online business, then you can actually see how shit the school systems is and how worthless your degree is. It doesn't teach you anything about creating landing pages, driving traffic to a store, building email lists, running Facebook ads, because those are the type of skill sets that are going to make you money. Not learning about Porter's 5 forces and all that sort of stupid shit I was learning in university. Actually, what was I learning in university? It's actually been so long, I can't remember. I was learning shit like, it was like business theories. It was just theories like from old dudes that has already died like 10 years ago, and they're just not relevant in today's world. It's hard to understand where I'm coming from because you're probably not in the situation I am, or if you are, then you know what I'm on about. But once you start reading these books and seeing how much knowledge is in them, and you can actually use the knowledge right now, like today, to start implementing, setting up websites, driving traffic to the websites, getting customers, building email lists, then you can start then you start making some money like I was with dropshipping. Then you can kind of see that university isn't teaching you that shit. From the 7 months I've been chasing entrepreneurship and studying these books, studying from YouTube and the internet, I have learned at least 6 to 8 times more than I did at university. Not only that, but the stuff I'm actually learning now in these 7-8 months or whatever, however long it's been, it's actual applicable knowledge. Like, I know how to build websites now. I know how to run Instagram influencer ads. I can run Facebook ads. I can target your nanan on Facebook. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, the skills I've learned about retargeting ads, building lookalike audience. What the hell is a CTR? Why is my CTR rate going down? Like, you don't know none of this stuff you can't learn any of this stuff from university. It's so shit. And a book that really backs this up is a book by Robert Kiyosaki. It actually changed my life. It's probably the #1 book that every entrepreneur says that, hey, what's the one book that changed your life? And everybody says it's Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I will leave a link in the description so you guys can get it for free, basically. If you guys want to read that for free, you don't actually like reading, because I remember I used to hate reading. Like, I used to hate reading with a passion. I did not used to read. I will put a link to a 30-day free trial with Audible, so you can get Rich Dad Poor Dad for completely free. You don't have to pay anything. And the best thing is, even if you don't like reading, you can just sit there and listen to it podcast style. I'm not even trying to sell you here. I'm trying to actually get you to wake up and just read the book, and see how shit our education system is, and it will teach you there's actually another way. Everyone makes it out to seem like it's either you go to university or you don't, and if you don't, you're a failure. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, it basically shows you the two different paths you can go down. You can go down the entrepreneur route, you can go down the school route, and he has two dads basically. Robert Kiyosaki basically had a stepdad. It's not a stepdad, but it's like his friend's dad. He's the rich dad, even though he didn't go to school, he had no degrees or anything like that. Whereas his poor dad actually has a good degree, got a good job, but he's making way significantly less money than his rich dad, and that's all because of the two different mindsets they have, and self-education versus formal education. Basically, that book did actually change my life. I owe Robert Kiyosaki a lot because of that. I'm on my entrepreneur journey because of him, probably. I will be doing a video on my top 5 or 3 books, whatever I decide to do, in one of my next videos. But anyway, back to the topic. It is very, very, very clear to me now that self-education wins all day, every day, hands down. It's not even close. To be completely honest with you, I don't actually know why universities still exist and why people still go to them. Because think about it, you want to learn anything on the internet, literally just think of something in your head. What do you want to learn in your head? How to bake a cake, how to build a paper airplane, how to build a real airplane, how to build a, I don't know, wooden horse, how to start a website, how to make money online, how to build a business, how to start a clothing line. It's all there online for free. You don't have to pay anything for it. And it's not only that, it's just in time knowledge. So for example, if I want to build a website right now, I'd literally just go and watch a YouTube video and open a second tab and just follow the YouTube video. By the end of the YouTube video, I will have a website up and running, fully built. And if I need SEO on my website, I just open another tab, type in how to do SEO, everything just pops up right there and then in an instant. There's no need for universities right now, to be honest, unless the only valid explanation I can actually give to you guys for why universities are still around is because, of course, there are some jobs that require you to get a degree, such as lawyers, doctors, that sort of stuff, engineers, that sort of stuff. But apart from that, whatever you guys want to do with your life, if it doesn't require a degree, I really, really, really do not recommend you going to university. I'm trying to stay unbiased, but I've read so many books now. It's like I could just see it. I have this little saying as well, that like, once you've seen it, like once you've got the knowledge of how shit university is, you actually cannot unsee it. So like, all my friends will be telling me, like, no offense to them, like, oh, I just graduated, or I'm doing a master's degree, and I'm just there thinking, fucking hell, it's really not a smart idea in 2018. It's really not. Like, that sounds pretentious coming from me, but I'm not even trying to be an asshole. I'm not even trying to like knock anyone. If you want to do university, definitely do you. But if you want to build a successful business, just know that you're going to have to read some books outside of university, because university is not going to give you what you need. It's not going to give you the tools and foundations for you to go and build a business. Believe me, I've been there. I tried to start a business in university, didn't work. 7 months later of studying on my own, I built multiple businesses. Not like they did great or anything, but I was getting much more experience. And now, guess who all my friends run to when they want to start dropshipping? Guess who everyone starts running to when they have a business idea and they want to know if it's a good idea or not? Not to be big-headed or egotistic, but these are people older than me, with jobs, with better education than me, coming to me, offering me lunch just to sit me down to ask me if their business idea is good or not, yet they've got a business degree already. Like, I'm just a 22-year-old dropout. But yeah, there is no comparison in self-education versus formal education. Like Jim Rohn said, formal education will make you a living, but self-education, that will make you a fortune. And it is so, so, so true. Just, if you don't believe me, if you think I'm full of shit, just literally just get the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, read the book, come back, and then you can tell me I'm full of shit if you do not agree with me. But until then, please just know that the education system is very, very shit, and we need to start waking up. Don't be pressured into it just because your friends are going, or just because your parents are saying to go. That's it. It should never come to that. It's your life. You do realize that, right? If you have big plans, go after your big plans. Like, don't ever let anyone stop you doing that shit. If you're a parent and watching this, yes, I understand that you might think that university is the route to go down. It is good advice to give your kids, but what you guys need to realize now is that it's 2018. People are getting rich off of just having a good bum on Instagram. Just off the top of my head, for example, I actually broke down a case study not too long ago on my Instagram story of just a normal regular girl. Instead of going to university, she started working out in the gym, developed a good bum. Now that she's got a good bum, all she does is take pictures of her bum working out every single day, built herself an audience. Now she can do anything she wants with that audience. She will make more money than any doctor with a doctor's degree could ever even dream about from her bedroom, because she can just sell a course, and she has way more than 1,000 true fans that are willing to buy that course. University degree is really starting to become worthless. Let me just break it down like this. Back in the day, yes, university was required because information wasn't as easily obtainable back then. You couldn't just go on the internet and just type in anything you want and literally have the whole world of expertise at your fingertips. It wasn't like that. It was all in libraries and the universities. The university owned it all, basically. So you did have to go to university to get the best knowledge, to get the best job. Whereas now you can literally just go and search anything on Google and you find anything you ever wanted to, and you can just go start businesses from literally $0. You can start drop shipping from like virtually £200 to like, that's like $250 or whatever it is, and see some money coming in from day one from Instagram. Like, the world's completely changed, and people are stuck in their old ways thinking that the degree is the right way out, and it is completely not. It's actually a debt trap. It's run on fear-based marketing. Oh, if you don't get a degree, you're gonna fail in life. You're gonna be a nobody. You're gonna be a drug dealer. You're gonna be on the streets, and that's really not the case unless you actually just stupid and not taking action and just lazy, and then that's your own fault. Don't even think you can drop out and start slacking off, because it doesn't work like that. Let's just take this for example. Think of the richest person you actually know. I'm not talking about TV people. I'm not talking about people you've seen online. I'm talking about people you actually know. You think to yourself, how much money do they make and what do they do? And I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10, it's not from a job. Like, it's not from a job. The richest person I know is actually a business owner from Sheffield. Has no degree. But yeah, guys, that's all for today's video. Put it this way, my kid will not be going to school or university. He's definitely getting homeschooled or taking online courses. The world's crazy. We live in a crazy world. Think about it. A person can go 40 years trying to figure out this one thing, like a business model or something, then go through all this trial and tribulations, all this error, split testing, and then finally come up with the perfect formula, and then they can write it in a book, and you can read that book within 2 hours and learn 40 years worth of experience in one book. And there's never gonna be a course that's that good at university, I'm telling you. So yes, self-education trumps formal education 110% of the time, all the time, all day, every day, no questions asked. Anyway, drop a like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.